Welcome back, everybody, to the Rams franchise, where today we have a massive game against the division rival Arizona Cardinals, who we'll get to in a second. But first, we have a few things to talk about, including a tandem breakout opportunity for Addison Caver and Kelvin Joseph. Caver inspired Kelvin Joseph, and because of that, Caver earned himself 2,500 XP. Kelvin Joseph, we decided to challenge him, and he now has the goal to get 2+ combined interceptions and or pass deflections against the Cardinals. If he's able to do that, he will inspire the entire defense. Kelvin Joseph, after having 7 interceptions last year, he is still searching for his first of the year. So, when would be a better time than now to get your first interception of the season? Montel Rodriguez, we now know his dev trait is just star, but that doesn't really change the way that I feel about him. He has been going off as a starter for us, with Antonio Gibson being out with that foot fracture. Rodriguez has had over 120 rushing yards in his first 2 starts in the NFL. It'd be great if he's able to keep it up. And Michael Kirkpatrick, he's a fellow rookie on offense that has been really helping us out. He has over 100 receiving yards in each of our last 2 games, and he's right now the front runner for NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now the Cardinals, we do actually play them in 2 of our next 3 games, but I would still say this is a big game because the Cardinals are just 2 games behind us in the win column and loss column. So if the Cardinals win out, including beating us in these 2 games, then they would win the division, regardless of what we do in all of our other games. So we have to at least win one of these 2 games. Preferably we win both of them, but we'll just take it one game at a time for now. The Cardinals' offense, it is pretty similar to what they had last year. They did add Michael Thomas to get a veteran wide receiver and a bigger body at that position. And they, of course, now have Austin Eckler as their running back, who is leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. The defense for Arizona, it is without their star edge rusher Will Dale, who they actually used the number 1 overall pick on when he came out in the draft. And he had 10 sacks as a rookie. So without Will Dale, their defense, it has taken a bit of a hit, but they still have good players. Zaven Collins has almost 100 tackles, and he's up to 4 sacks. Maurice Stewart, he's a young cornerback that's developing pretty well. Buda Baker is a good player, and they have other solid players on the defense. But I think our offense, if we just go out there and execute, we should be fine. And Josh Rosen, this is a chance for him to defeat the team that drafted him and moved on from him pretty quickly. And we'll get a look at him first, because the Rams, we have possession to begin the game. Rodriguez getting a handoff. He's got a gain of 7 and is up to the 29-yard line. They'll send a man in motion. That is Anthony Allen, who has just come off the IR, and he's going to make a catch here technically. Get 14 yards. He's up to the 43. Welcome back to the roster. He had to recover from a partially torn ACL, so it is really good to see him back out there. Here is Rosen on 2nd and 10, taking a sack, going down for a loss of 9. And that is really a drive killer. And they won't even really try to do too much here on 3rd and long. They'll just run a draw and end up punting the ball away on 4th down. The Cardinals with their first chance on offense. It'll be a fake to Eckler and a pass down the field to Rondale Moore. And he's up to the 41-yard line as Bobby Brown III is shaken up, but he should be fine to re-enter this game. On 2nd down, here is Murray scanning and checking it down on the left side to Eckler. And Jason Toy II is there to stop him right away. 3rd and 7, where the Cardinals on their opening drive. Murray is trying to escape pressure, and he's going to. He's got the first down, and he's still going into LA territory, spinning off of Lonnie Culliver. He's got a gain of 28 and is down at the Rams 28. I don't know how he let him get outside like that and let him scramble for as much as he did there. Alex Green, the 2nd-year tight end, has a loss of 2 on that catch. Jordan Fuller making the stop. 2nd down. Murray is out of time, and he's going to be sacked by, that was Byron Young, as the Cardinals have an injured player, but it looks like he will eventually be able to return to this game. 3rd down. Murray, he avoids Kobe Turner, and he's going to roll into another sack. Byron Young getting his 2nd sack already of the game. And on 4th and 28, the Cardinals were not in field goal range. They would end up punting the ball away. Montel Rodriguez is going to lose 4 yards to begin this drive. That is not the way you want to begin any drive, but especially one where you're starting back to your own 15. Cooper Kupp will make a catch on 3rd and 14, and he's got enough yardage for a first down. Going down up past the 30 at the 31. A fake to Rodriguez. Rosen has nobody open, and now under pressure will just throw the ball away, and it looks like he got hit late, and he did. The refs are going to call roughing the passer against the Cardinals, giving the Rams an automatic first down up near midfield. It'll be a toss left side to Rodriguez. He'll take it into plus territory and go down at the Arizona 47 to make it 3rd and short. Cooper Kupp heading in motion. Rosen out of time against a blitz, and he's going to throw the ball into a defensive lineman, and the Rams will punt away on 4th and 3. So both defenses are in complete control of this game early, and that will not be changing yet as Bobby Brown III is able to sack Kyler Murray for a loss of 5. A blitz on the way. Eckler is able to pick it up, allowing Murray to scramble to his right, and he is going to slide down with a gain of 10. That has really been the best offense for Arizona so far, as Murray just kind of scrambling around and making something happen. He's going to try it here, and it will not work out this time. DeMarcus Lawrence will sack him for a huge loss. The 4th sack already by this Rams defense in just the first quarter. That would end the Arizona drive and end the first quarter. So we head into the second quarter with a 0-0 score, and Cooper Kupp will make a catch on the right side, taking it to the Arizona 41. The Cardinals would challenge the play, but there just wasn't enough to overturn it. So they stick with the call on the field. A handoff to Barden off the left side, and he's going to go down on first contact at the 37 with only a gain of 4. 3rd down. A blitz on the way. Barden is going to pick up Collins, allowing Rosen a bit more time. He is going to miss Anthony Allen with a pass, so on the left side to take us to 4th down. And the Rams will bring on Tanner Brown to try a 52-yard field goal, and he'll make the kick to end the 0-0 tie and at least get some sort of points on the board, even though it is just a field goal. A fake to Eckler, and Murray on the move will throw to his left, hitting Alex Green, the second-year tight end, is up to the 38-yard line with a first down. Eckler getting a handoff, and he's going to avoid a few diving Rams, taking it to the LA 46, only his 3rd carry of the game so far. On 1st and 10, a pass on the right side for Hollywood Brown is denied. That was Calvin Joseph. That should count as a pass deflection. 3rd and 10. Murray is going to move to his right, and he bounces off of Byron Young, but he'll be sacked by Milton Williams. And on 4th and 15, the Cardinals are no longer in field goal range, so they will punt the ball away. LA a chance to make it a 2-score game. Rosen on the move. He's got Michael Kirkpatrick making the catch. He'll throw off a defender and go down at the 45. A big play made by the rookie tight end out of Florida. 3rd and 7. Rosen. He has a man open downfield. That is Kirkpatrick again. He is dragging a defender inside the 20. Down at the 18, putting LA inside the red zone. So the Rams a golden opportunity to make it a 2-score game. Jose Pitts on the counters inside the 10. And down at the 1 with a gain of 14. He couldn't quite get into the end zone. Rodriguez the back on 1st and goal. He'll get the handoff, and he's got an easy touchdown. The first of the game. And the Rams will go up by 2 scores here in the second quarter. It'll be a handoff to Austin Eckler to begin this Arizona drive as they're trailing by 10. And he's got a gain of 10 on the carry. 2nd and inches. They go back to him. He gets away from Bobby Brown III. And he's dragging Benji Shepard up near midfield, going down at the 48. 2:41 to go in the first half. The Cardinals facing 3rd and 11. Murray is going to hit Alex Green. And that'll keep this drive going, put Arizona into LA territory. They have a run-heavy look here, and it is going to be a fake to Eckler and a strip sack. And Eckler is going to somehow end up with the ball. And he'll only lose a yard after all of that. Could have been a lot worse for the Cardinals. Now, under 2 minutes to go in the half. Murray. It's Austin Eckler on the right side. He's inside the 10 and brought down by his ankle at the 5-yard line, making it goal to go. 1st and goal. Murray. Standing tall in the pocket, will throw to his left and hit Hollywood Brown in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Cardinals will make it a 1-score game again. The Rams have a minute 20 and all of their timeouts to try and make something happen here late in the first half. Anthony Allen, a rookie wide receiver out of Navy, will make his second catch of the game. He's only got a gain of 7 on this one. Now under a minute to go, Rosen will fire to his left for Kirkpatrick, and he'll hang on. He took a shot there, but he makes the catch anyway, and is down near midfield. Just 24 seconds to go in the half. Rosen wants Mike Williams on the right side. Instead, he nearly hits Maurice Stewart. Well, he did, and Stewart drops the interception, so it's just an incomplete pass. And here is Tanner Brown on the try, a 63-yard field goal, and of course he's going to make it. He's one of the best kickers in the NFL. So he's able to extend the lead for the Rams, and we will head into halftime of this big division game with the Rams on top of the Cardinals, 13-7. Let's get right into our second half. The Cardinals will have possession to start the third quarter. Eckler is going to cut all the way back to the other side from where the play was designed to go. He'll run over Jordan Fuller and go down at the 41-yard line. Some very impressive vision from the veteran running back. Murray will fire to his right, and he's nearly picked off by Addison Caver, who could have had a pick six had he picked that pass off. On second and 10, Murray is going to spin out to his left, and now he's going to scramble. He'll blow by Lonnie Culliver and slide down in LA territory as Hollywood Brown is shaken up on the play. He's actually the player that scored the touchdown earlier for the Cardinals, and he's a very dynamic playmaker, though it sucks to see him exit the game. Here is Eckler with a loss of 3. Emmett Spearman was all over that play. 3rd and 12. Murray is going to run backwards and take a bad sack here. Going down near midfield, Byron Young with his 3rd sack of the game, and that would knock the Cardinals out of field goal range, so they would just have to punt the ball away. On 2nd and 6, the Rams are going to throw it to the left side to Mike Williams, who will make the catch, and the Cardinals, who challenged a very similar play earlier and lost that challenge, would do the same thing here, challenging it and losing it, so they no longer have any challenges the rest of the way. We'll see if that ends up mattering later in the game. A catch made by Cooper Kupp. He's up to the 42. 3rd down. It's a fake to Rodriguez. Rosen drifting and throwing to his right for Mike Williams, and he'll fit the ball into him. It was kind of a dangerous decision, but it works out for the Rams. Now 3rd and 10 from the 46 of Arizona. Rosen wants Allen on the right side, and he can't make the catch. It got knocked out, and on 4th and 10 this time around, the Rams would not try a long field goal. They would just punt the ball away. A pass on the left side to Rondale Moore. He'll shrug off Nolan Walker and begin the drive with a huge gain. He's up to the 39-yard line. Now a bunch right formation. Murray throwing over the middle for Alex Green. He'll bounce off adjacent to with a second, and he is behind the LA defense. He will score a long touchdown for the Cardinals here, and they're actually going to take the lead just like that. So the Rams, who have been playing a pretty solid game, now find themselves trailing. Well, at least their defense played a pretty solid game. Barden has a first down at the 35-yard line. They're going to go right back to Barden, who will bounce it outside on the draw, and he's going to be trucked in the backfield for a loss of 4. Now to 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rosen facing a blitz. He's out of time, and he'll be sacked. Back at the 26, it's a loss of 10. And on 3rd and 20, the Rams wouldn't do much, so they punted away on 4th down. Arizona taking over near their 20. It's a handoff left side to Eckler, and he's going nowhere. DeMarcus Lawrence making the play. 3rd down. Murray has time. He's going to lob deep left side for Rondale Moore. It is just out of reach. He made a great effort to dive for that one, but he couldn't make the catch. So LA taking over at their 40-yard line. It'll be a quick screen left side to Kirkpatrick, and he's going to go down at the 47 with a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. They stick with a 2 tight end set. It's a toss left side to Barden, who is 8 up in the backfield. A huge loss. 3rd and 11. The Rams go empty. It's a quick screen right side to Allen. He gets a great block and is into plus territory, juking out a defender. He'll be spun down at the Arizona 32, and that should end the third quarter. We have a 1-point game as we begin the fourth quarter. Rodriguez, he runs right by Budda Baker, who took a terrible angle, and Rodriguez has a 31-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown run of the game, and the Rams have taken the lead back. They will go for 2 to try and make it a 7-point lead. It's a toss left side to Rodriguez. He'll cut it upfield, and he's into the end zone easy, giving the Rams a 21-14 lead in the fourth quarter. Arizona is in really bad need of this win because they're trying to stay in control of their own destiny. A sack on Kyler Murray made by Milton Williams there. 3rd and 19, Arizona dialing up a screen to Eckler, and he runs into Nolan Walker. So Arizona, they'll end up going 3 and out on this drive. The Rams starting at their 21. It's a pass on the right side to Allen, who will stutter step and go down at the 28 with a gain of 7. And a 3rd down. With 7 minutes to go in the 4th, they hand it off to Rodriguez, who bounces to his left, and he's got 1st down yardage on his 20th rush attempt of the game. A 3rd down from the 37. Rosen is back there looking for somebody open, but he's just going to throw an incomplete pass on the left side, so the Rams will end up punting it away. Arizona down by 7. They need a touchdown with now under 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. It'll be a pass on the left side to Green, and he's got a gain of 5. 3rd down. With a 4-man rush, it's a pass on the right side to Thomas. He gets away from Jason Taylor II and Avonte Maddox, and he's going to go down at the LA 42 with a 1st down and a big gain. Under 2 minutes to go. The Cardinals go empty. Murray on the move, throws into traffic. It'll be caught by Sterling Shepard, who is only seeing playing time because Hollywood Brown had to leave the game earlier with an injury. A pass on 3rd down the left side to Alex Green. He'll make the catch and keep this drive alive. Down to a minute 20 to go in the 4th quarter. The Cardinals are in hurry-up mode. Murray throwing to his right for Thomas. Inside the 5 he goes. And he's going to be wrapped up and tackled down at the 4, making it a goal to go. So the Cardinals only a few yards away from tying this game up late in the 4th quarter. Murray is going to be sacked by Ronnie Perkins for a loss of 7 back at the 11. No timeout was called, so down to 30 seconds to go. Green will make a catch on the right side. He gets away from a few Rams defenders and somehow is able to stay in bounds and score. Another touchdown, his 2nd of the game, and Arizona has tied us up late in the 4th quarter. All tied at 21 with under 30 seconds to go in the 4th. Anthony Allen on the kick return. He'll lose the ball. And who's got it? The Cardinals do. Sterling Shepard is able to recover a massive mistake by Anthony Allen and the Rams. I know he was just trying to help us out by either scoring a touchdown or giving us good starting field position, but he may have very well just cost us the game. A big mistake by Anthony Allen. And now the Cardinals they really just need a field goal so they could just kind of run the ball a few times here. They'll run it on 1st down for a gain of 1. Now a counter to Eckler, and he's going to lose a few yards. And the Rams are going to use their last timeout. On 3rd and 12, will Arizona just run it again? They will, and it's only going to be a gain of 1. And the Cardinals are going to use their 2nd timeout. And they're going to line up for a field goal on 4th and 11 with only 11 seconds to go. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So Arizona is taking a 3-point lead. Now under 10 seconds remaining, can Anthony Allen make up for his earlier mistake? He's going to run into the kicker, who will make the tackle and drag down Allen at the 32. Only 4 seconds left, so it's all down to this play. Can the Rams score a touchdown or maybe draw a penalty? They did earlier in the season. The Hail Mary is way underthrown and incomplete. So the Rams are going to lose this game. The Cardinals are going to pull it out and win 24-21, picking up their 9th win of the season. For the Rams, they dropped to 10-3. Was this the worst regular season loss of the entire franchise? I would say so. We had overtime in our back pocket. All we had to do was not turn the ball over. So what did we go and do? Turn the ball over and lose the game. We wasted a good performance from the defense that shut down Austin Eckler and was able to get after Kyler Murray all game long. Sure, we did give up some nice scrambles to Kyler, and he was able to hit Alex Green for a lot of yards, and he was great. Alex Green was fantastic in this game. But the defense, I thought it played well, and they were not the reason that we lost this game. That would either go to the fumble from Anthony Allen or to the offense that was pretty underwhelming in this one. We just really didn't do a ton on that side of the ball. Unfortunately, Calvin Joseph, he was unable to deflect another pass, and he didn't have a single interception, so he did not complete his breakout opportunity. We do have a few upgrades after the game. The next upgrade is going to be for Montel Rodriguez, who once again had 2 touchdowns. That makes it 3 straight games where he's had 2 touchdowns. He may have not had the best game yardage-wise, but if he keeps on scoring touchdowns, he will continue to see the field a ton and get a lot of carries. Anthony Allen, I feel bad for him. That fumble, it really sucks. Not just for the team, but for him. He just got back from that partially torn ACL and was just trying to make an impact, a positive one, instead he made a negative one. We're going to continue to keep him as our kick returner and our punt returner and hope that he's able to hang on to the ball. Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson, he's played sparingly this season and it'll continue to be that way. He'll get 2 to his zone. The last upgrade we have is for Jason Taylor II, and we'll go hybrid, and he's going to get a bunch of stuff, including 2 to his zone coverage. The assistant GM wants us to take a look at middle linebacker Sammy Patton, so we will, as one of our focus players, along with left guard Lorenzo Fields and right tackle Cameron Winters. Sammy Patton, he's a bit undersized at just 6'1", 237. He's only 21 years old, out of Iowa, projected to go in the 2nd or 3rd round. He does make up for being an undersized linebacker by having great athleticism, and his skill set is pretty diverse. The only thing that's not to like about the skill set is the injury rating. And the other thing I don't really like about him is where he's projected to go in the draft. If you told me we could get him in the 3rd round, I would take him. But in the 2nd round, kind of a stretch. I don't know if we need a middle linebacker that bad. Lorenzo Fields, 6'5", 344, 21 years old, out of Alabama. 1st or 2nd round projection. Very good athleticism for somebody of his size at the guard position. And his skill set, not really any holes in it. D-run block finesse, that's not good, but that's really the only thing that's not good. And he is somebody we are clearly going to have very high on our draft board, and I really would like to add him to this roster. Cameron Winters, 6'8", 322, 21 years old, out of Kansas State. 1st or 2nd round projection. For somebody who is 6'8", 322, he can move, and he's got great elite strength. Now his talent, it is listed as 2nd or 3rd round. He does have F injury, and his finesse blocking isn't amazing, but I'm not going to write him off. To me, he looks pretty solid, and if we could get him in like the 2nd round, I would probably take him right around then, but we don't have a 2nd round pick right now, so that's something to keep in mind. One position we will be looking at here soon when it comes to draft prospects is wide receiver. Cooper Kupp and Mike Williams, they've been good for us, but they're nearing the end of their contracts, and they're likely nearing the end of their careers. We do have some intriguing young receivers on this roster already, but we could look to add one in this next year's draft. Byron Young, he had a great game, 3 sacks, and he won NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Now, he did miss a good chunk of this season due to a dislocated knee, yet despite that, he's having a great season. He is leading this team in sacks with 9 of them, and he's also on pace to have the best year of his NFL career. And it's just great to see somebody that we developed from normal dev to superstar X Factor playing as well as he is. The defending champion Colts, they just got destroyed by the Chiefs, 49-3. The Colts are playing, of course, without Jonathan Taylor, who got injured when we played them, and it really showed in that game. Richardson, he threw 4 interceptions. The Chiefs are a great team. They have the longest win streak in the NFL at 10 games, and they now have the best record in the NFL because of their win and our loss. The Seahawks, they did just upset the Vikings and are now 3-10, and we do play them in our next game. I'm kind of undecided on what to do with our next episode. We may end up just having it be the Seahawks game. We may also end up having the Seahawks game be a quick recap, and then we'll have the more full-length part of the episode be against the Cardinals, who we did just lose to in today's episode. Undecided, we'll see what happens, I guess, in the Seahawks game. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.